Okay, so I'm restarting the stream to see if the delay goes lower or gets lower. I'm back. How is it now? Hopefully it's better. Yeah, they do not stay there if I start the simulation. If you are only saying that now, man, I imagine it's bad, right? Yeah, may still have a lot of delay. It's better, but it may still be kinda bad. So I do see what you guys are suggesting because this bridge is very heavy, so maybe by using the ropes we can have less weight going on. But it's so fragile. It's like everything I do will break, you know? And I think it is because everything is a steel bar. I do not have the option to make some weaker supports by using the wooden bars. And the steel bar is freaking heavy, so let me test my new idea, right? Yeah, but then now I'm adding the steel bars again. It's going to be freaking heavy. Yeah, this will not do it right. I kind of want to move on to the next level because this one, I'm getting very frustrated at this. I need to get a level that I can clear and then like put me up again, because right now I'm lost in here. You know what? I'm going to check it. If it is interesting, then I will try it. So what is the first level of the tropical paradise? It's 3 boats, 1 stone. It sounds like a level that may have... Wait, that's not 1 stone, it's kinda like 2, right? Yes, so we're going to the next level may help us a little bit, right? We have 16 levels left, so let's see how much we can get done out of those 16 levels, not necessarily in order, because going through them in order may be frustrating. 3 boats, 1 stone. We have a truck, then hydraulics, then the 3 boats, then the hydraulics again, and then the car keeps going. He keeps going? Oh, actually he returns. Okay, I don't like this at all. Nope. This brings back memories of when we glitched the game, right? Are you serious? So it's 13 pieces of road because they may want me to do it like this, right? Oh, actually not, because I'm still missing 1 piece of road. Interesting. They want the truck to get to that checkpoint, but then it needs to return. But when it returns, there are no boats, right? 1 bridge and the rest is like a slope. I was thinking a little bit about that because we have that other red joint right there. But then the ships are huge, right? So making a single bridge that goes above them. Wait a second. Oh, the truck goes first. Okay, this is a problem. The truck goes first. It means that the truck needs to get there without the hydraulics. So we may need to use the platforms like they were asking for us to do, right? But this makes no sense. The ships are going to destroy everything. Can you see a way out in here? It is a truck, it won't get speed. Yeah. Actually, Gabriel, we glitched a similar level. That's the problem. Yeah, that level was only beaten thanks to a glitch. And we only had two parts, or maybe I should say two bridges to use one hydraulics, not three. But yeah, the similar level you were talking about was this one. Yeah, only one. We only beat this level because of luck. Even when we played the run, it doesn't do it because it was thanks to a glitch. Hey Scap, what's up, man? These bomb pop ads? Wait, I haven't watched those. What do you mean by bomb? Like there are really bombs? Maybe a action series on Amazon Prime? I only get Amazon Prime ads. So I have no clue because even on the run that we beat this level with a single hydraulics, we could not do it. I mean, without the glitch, right? So this first level in here, I have no freaking idea. And to be honest, I'm starting to consider to give up. Because these levels are getting too far from our capacity, I think. Unless a professional polybridge player stops by and then starts helping us out. But what the heck? I cannot see a way out here. They're on Twitch. They're ads for ice cream popsicles. Oh, we don't get those in here, maybe because we don't have the same brand, right? You want to give me an advice? You have an idea of how to clear this level, Subaru? I mean, sure, I'm like giving up before even trying because I cannot see anything that could make it possible. A single hydraulics to avoid three bridges, or maybe I should say to avoid three ships. And then it operates after the car is going. I'm doing alright, man. I'm just getting super frustrated on this game. I mean, it's not the first time, but tonight I'm like starting to see that I may not be able to beat it. Maybe I'm giving up too soon. Maybe. But this is too brutal. I'm really getting hopeless. Subaru is telling me to go back to Roller Coaster Tycoon or become like a Digimon tamer. Yeah, because Digimon World is coming up next, right? But at the same time, I would love to know how these levels could be beaten, you know? I mean, of course not... I'm still not fully giving up, but... I'm curious, you know? I would love to see how this can be beaten. Let me check the next level. I have no idea how to play this one, at least. Oh, by the way, Scap, I heard some more songs of the Chrono Cross live concert. I got to... What's the song that I stopped listening to? Oh, it was one that was mixing up three songs. I think it was Viper's Manor, then the Battle song, And then the victory fanfare that surprised me because I kinda forgot that the victory fanfare of Chrono Cross was the same as Chrono Trigger. So that was interesting to remember. Also, I realized that the Viper Manor song remind me of Pokemon songs, especially some songs that play when you're inside a cavern in those games. And I did hear the freaking crazy guitar that you mentioned on the forest song. I agree. Those guitars were completely unnecessary and they made the song worse. But I still like the song. At least the rest of it is beautiful besides the guitar, right? And I also realized, and then I remembered, the song that I stopped hearing was how is it called? Oh my god, Goldove, right? Yeah, Goldove. And I was surprised because I kind of never gave that song too much attention, and in the end, it's fantastic. So after hearing the live concert of Goldove, I started to love it much more. And yeah, that's my progress so far. I haven't been hearing the whole thing at once, but little by little, I'm getting there. Yeah, that guitar was a bit like unnecessary, which is sad because the rest of the song was fantastic. Yeah, Goldove surprised me. Like, yeah, Goldove, how does this sound again? And then I was listening to it, and then I was like, wait, did I really love this song before when I was playing Chrono Cross? And then I couldn't remember that, so I'm like, okay, now I'm going to start loving you because that song was fantastic. But that's where I stopped at Goldove. Let's see the other one. Wait a second, I got the wrong level? So actually, the first level is trapdoors. Wood, steel, rope, cable, and then we have three taxis. I mean, I think this one doesn't look too bad. It may be one of those levels that we need to catch the cars. Although there is no hydraulics, right? Out of that soundtrack, do you have a favorite, Scap? It can be one that I still haven't gotten to. So far, I think I would pick the um Another World song. And which other one I really loved? I loved Arnie Village as well. And then now I loved Goldove. And I gotta say that Scars of Time was also fantastic as the presentation was starting. Those probably were my favorites. But maybe the one that I could say that was my favorite so far was Another World. Yeah. I were still in love with the flute section of that concert. Yeah, the flute was fantastic, especially in the beginning, in the early songs, in my opinion. Because from the songs I heard today, I don't know if I noticed the flute that much. But when I was starting the concert, I thought the flute was fantastic. Like, they had many tracks with that flute, right? But now that you also told me that the whole soundtrack was on Spotify, I have been listening to the original soundtrack as well, especially when I'm showering. So it's been a wild Chrono Cross soundtrack revisit, right? And then thanks to the one that I heard live, I decided to put on repetition or on repeat the original Another World song because normally I would put on repeat Red Coat Dreamers, but now I'm like mixing up, right? Sometimes I take a shower by listening to Red Coat Dreamers on repeat, and then sometimes Another World on repeat, and then maybe now I will start repeating Goldove. Also, Scap, I remember when you were telling me about that live concert, I told you to check this musician, Patty Rudsell. Today, she released a very good video. I don't know if you have checked that out. She covered Costa del Sol from Final Fantasy VII. So that's another good cover or great song for you to check later. Before I think of which song might be your favorite, there is the Chrono Trigger plus Chrono Cross album to Far Away Times. That's great too. It's on Spotify. So maybe it is on the playlist that I found that has the original soundtrack plus some other covers. So I gotta listen to those covers as well. Yeah, it was fantastic. Like pretty much everything she covers. Especially because I also love how she goes and kind of dress up for the song, and then she goes to a particular place that has something to do with the location in the game. Like, for example, Costa del Sol, so she went to a beach. So I do like the whole production, not only the cover itself. I like how it gets the mood, you know? And hey, Electro, what's up, man? Yeah, this doesn't look bad at first glance, but tonight, man, I'm super uh, hopeless, pretty much. I'm I'm feeling like at a low energy plus low hopes of beating all of these last levels because I could not beat the one that we were stuck at, the one regarding the long bridge, and then we just saw another level in here that looks like impossible, and then we got to this one that may be possible, but there it may not be that easy, right? So I'm what I'm saying is that my energy is super low right now for this game because I'm getting so frustrated tonight. So I don't even know. I'm starting to doubt myself if I'll be able to beat it. But yeah, this level looks a little bit better. But there's gotta be a catch, right? Because those taxis will do the same thing. They will get the same speed, and then how can I put them at different places? They will need to be breaking something. Except Too Far Away Times and the live Chrono Cross album, they aren't covers. Oh, so never mind. So it was like a live concert? They were done by Mitsuda, which, by the way, I was so happy that we figured or that we found some Japanese songs that inspired some Nintendo songs, especially that one. I forgot the guy's name, but the name of the song was uh, Morning Glory, if I'm not mistaken. I was so happy that I found that song on Wednesday, right? On your piano stream. Because that song was so happy, it was so cheerful, it was so brightful, and then I was like, no wonder freaking Koji Kondo, right, got the inspiration from such a good song for his Zelda's Lullaby song, right? Wait, the last car has to go to the top. Yes, I was not seeing that. Okay, that's another reason why I wanna give up about playing these levels now. Let me show you the other levels, Electro. Let me save this one. But I'm like super low energy today for this game. I'm like, Polybridge, you're starting to ask me too much. Look at this right here. How am I supposed to beat this? It's 3 bolts. They say 1 stone, but it's actually 1 hydraulics. Just tell me how. And then the truck needs to get there and return. And then he goes before the hydraulics. So that means that the road pieces, they need to be there, right? So I could not go like as a slope. At least I don't think I can. Yes, how am I doing this with 1 hydraulics? That's why I want to give up. This is asking for too much. I do have cables. You want to use cables and hydraulics? But then the return will not work. So yes, I'm getting terrified at those final levels. I'm almost giving up about this game. We made a long way up to here, but this is too brutal, like. Come on. Oh, we thought of something like this in a previous level? Combining hydraulics with a rope? Link all of them? I mean, I could, but I'm scared about the return. Although we also learned that we can make everything like a split joint, right? So maybe the return is going to be easier than what I'm thinking. If everything is a split joint. But how the heck am I lifting everything as well at the same time? Where am I placing the hydraulics, for example? At the center? Oh, maybe there, because that's why we have that red joint? Is this what you guys are saying? One hydraulics on one side. Connect each of the bridges somehow so they move together. Well, I was thinking about this. Connecting the bridges. Oh, I could try connecting the bridges, but that sounds too hard as well. But I see, you want me to do something like... You pull one, you pull them all. I get the idea, but I don't know how to really do it, you know? How to make it to happen. Or make it happen. Especially because today I'm like... I'm getting so frustrated. I'm in one of those days that you have no energy, you know? Or at least not... I'm not patient as well for these hard levels. After you all were making fun of my computer getting tired of the game, it kinda triggered me, like, now I'm also tired of the game. Which is sad, because we got this far, right? Connect all of them. That sounds like something that I would need steel bars. We tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. You whispered me another couple official orchestral arrangements, okay. They are on YouTube, alright. Haven't you sent me those before though? You sometimes send me some of those orchestral arrangements, but I guess the ones you sent me so far were Final Fantasy ones, right? But I will check them out for sure. back to the parallelograms, but then I will need to use the ropes. But then we are building a tower? Is that what we should have? That's not a tower. There, maybe? Well, there is a parallelogram right there. So, do we want it to contract, to expand? To contract, right? So when it's contracting, it gets everyone? Is that the plan? I mean, this makes sense actually. I think this could do it. Maybe not on this attempt, but I like the idea. You guys learned more from that one level than me. Oh wait, it's breaking the tower? Wait a second in there. Where are the numbers? Oh, finally. This should be 2. And those should be 2 as well, right? But actually, I kind of want to change them. I'll change the ropes again. I want to place them on the supports. This is not what we were thinking, but you want me to give it a try? You wanted me to connect the 3 bridges, but I don't know how to do that. It's like I can understand the idea, but I cannot see it physically. It's too abstract. But I know that if I could connect them together, but I don't know how to make that connection, like by using arches, I have no idea. But now that we thought on this, I kind of feel like this level is doable, or it's possible. It's less hopeless. than the other two we have seen today. I feel more positive about this one. Which is kinda crazy, right? Because I'm feeling more positive on a level that has hydraulics. Doesn't sound like me at all. But everything is super heavy for this structure. And I don't have money to continue. There we go. I'm not feeling positive anymore. Yeah, everything is too heavy for that. Electro, develop more your idea. You wanted me to connect each of the bridges somehow. That's the problem. The somehow is the problem. I don't know how. You could even have the hydraulics pull the cables directly. Yeah, I was going to try that at first. But that can't be loose up there, right? But I prefer levels like this that are more simple. Instead of build the longest bridge ever. I was getting crazy on that level. They are all too heavy. Even if I lock that in there, it's not going to do it, right? Move the hydraulics endpoint to keep tension. Move it where? Do you mean like that? It's going to fall, it's loose. It's not falling? Maybe now I go with the parallelograms? I mean, I don't have money though. We are having trouble deciding it's also good? The new title screen, the demo that plays after, Gaia's Naval, Star Stealing Girls, Selling Another, and Homeworlds. Electro, it's not working, man. You are still thinking about all of the versions of the 2019 concerts cap? Down and to the left? You mean you want me to make that change? Yeah, you did think a lot about it, right? I still need to get to the Star Stealing Girl because it's my favorite song of Chrono Cross. I wonder if it's going to be my favorite song covered as well. Probably it's going to be. But I'm also, you know what? I don't know anymore if Star Stealing Girl is still my favorite song out of Chrono Cross because I'm loving Radical Dreamers so much, man. So much. It's the song that I have been listening to the most. Wait, the delay is good? I mean, you were not here earlier, right, Subaru? Subaru was here when we had the worst delay ever. and then I had to restart the stream. So now thank goodness it's better because it was not good earlier today. Just think like Spider-Man. I can't. What would Spider-Man do right now? I would run and cry, to be honest. Oh, Red Coat Dreamers in this one is good. Red Coat Dreamers will be good even if you use those freaking accordions of your keyboard when you are playing those songs. There is no way Red Coat Dreamers is going to be bad. You like Unstolen Jewel, isn't it the same? Red Coat Dreamers Unstolen Jewel? It is the same, right? Isn't it? When I check the song on the Spotify playlist, the original soundtrack, I think it says Unstolen Jewel. It is the same, so there we go, there we go. Yeah, that's maybe my new favorite song of Chrono Cross. But you know something else that I noticed? I remember when I was playing Chrono Cross, some people were saying that they were not big fans of the battle song. And then I heard the battle song of that cover, or maybe I should say that live concert. And I mean, I already had the opinion that the battle song of Chrono Cross was not bad. After listening to it on the cover, I was still like, yeah, I do like this battle song theme, even though some people were saying that, oh no, I don't like this song that much. I mean, maybe they were just comparing that song to other songs of the soundtrack. But to be honest, to me, it's as good as the rest. I always kind of like that song. Maybe it's not my favorite, but I never really thought it was uh, under the rest or like. I think it's underappreciated maybe, but I really like that battle song. Although they also call it like the Treasure Interdet, which is the end credits theme to the SNS visual novel The Red Coat Dreamers, and it's totally different. It is different? That makes no damn sense. As the song gets the name Red Coat Dreamers, why is it not the same? Electro wanted me to think like the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man shoots webs, right? So I'm thinking about using many cables in here, but I don't know. Oh, by the way, there are some rumors that there may be a Nintendo Direct in 2 days on Monday. It's not a confirmation, but stay alert for that in case it happens. And I kinda hope it happens because I wanna see more Nintendo news. And some people think that they would be talking about the remasters, remakes, or whatever they're doing for the Super Mario 30th anniversary, right? Wait, good song though I love it? MP4? MP4? Oh, Metroid Prime 4. I was here like MP4 the sound file, MP4 Mario Party 4, Metroid Prime 4. I don't know if they would already reveal that or give us anything about it because they had to restart the whole thing. Yeah, I was thinking about the sound file. I was confused here. But oh, Electro, you can backseat now because I don't know what's your idea, man. You can backseat now because I can't think like Spider-Man. Especially not today that I'm super frustrated. So you can backseat me. You can backseat until I tell you to not backseat because I need to see what's your idea, and then from there maybe I can keep going. But so far I do not see what you're saying. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4, I don't know if that would be coming up already. Let's see, maybe. There are also some rumors about a new F-Zero game because they found a suspicious Twitter account for F-Zero recently. that have some things in common to other Nintendo official Twitter accounts. Let's see if that's out too, although I'm not hyped for F-Zero, I'll just be happy for the fans of that. So do you see the top left point of each bridge? Yeah, it's where everything is connected, right? You mean that, that, and that. Are you telling me to do something like this? But isn't this what I had before? This is what I had before. Connect a cable from that point on bridge 1 to that point on bridge 2. This? Okay, it's that, right? It's been a couple years since the restart news, maybe? Let's see, maybe? But isn't it crazy that they gave us Bayonetta 3 as one of the first announced games for the Switch, and then since then we haven't heard anything about it? What happened to Bayonetta 3? Then a second cable from that point from bridge 2 to bridge 3. But then connecting where? Yeah, but connecting where? Then pull the closest bridge with a hydraulic. Yeah, right? Bayonetta 3 was one of the first games announced for the Switch. Since then, no news. It got lost. It's missing. Then a second cable from that point from bridge 2 to bridge 3. Wait, you mean this? But isn't it the same? Oh, wait a second. Do you want me to connect those two as well? Is that what you're saying? I believe that's what you said, right? And then you want me to connect the hydraulics? Like that. What I would love to see is a new Phoenix Wright game. Which, by the way, Scap, you still need to play those games or that franchise, right? I would love to see the next Phoenix Wright game. From the tower to where the cables start. That? That's what was the tower? You still need to get on so much, that's true. Beyond Good and Evil, Phoenix Wright, Persona. At least you could get to Donkey Kong Country 3, right? We have problems in here because everything is too heavy. Actually, speaking about Beyond Good and Evil, I was a bit disappointed that we didn't get news on Ubisoft's Forward conference that happened this week. Or actually last week, I can't remember, but it happened super recently. I think it was this week, right? And although they said that there will be another Ubisoft Forward conference later this year, I was disappointed because I did not see or watched any game on this first one that interested me a lot. I did not see a new Rayman, I did not see Beyond Good and Evil, so I was left with Splinter Cell, I think? Or not really Splinter Cell, never mind. But they do work on Tom Clancy's games, right? But they gave me Far Cry 6, which I don't like. Watch Dogs, that I also don't mind that much. And Assassin's Creed, that people are hyped for but not me. But they had a shooter game as well. Maybe it was Tom Clancy's game, I think. I can't remember now, but nothing that I was waiting for. Where is my new Rayman game? Are the split joints right? I mean, they are right. Your new PC is built except for the power supply. Oh, there we go. Should be here next week. Alright. Did you like Far Cry 6? I liked the video. I thought it was a very good cutscene and video they prepared for it, but the game is something that I will never play, right? Raising the point where the cables connect could help. I mean, I can't raise them that much unless I go for steel bars. And to be fair, even though I don't play Watch Dogs, for example, I did like the idea of the game. The idea of being able to recruit anyone that's in there, or pretty much many characters. I like that idea a lot. It makes me more curious towards the game, but of course, I won't be playing it myself because I don't like shooter games. But yeah, at least I will give Watch Dogs that I thought it was a great idea. And it makes me curious to see people trying that out instead of myself playing it because it's not my thing. So the conference was not all of that bad, but it's not what I wanted. Like this, Electro, or do you want me to make more changes? You have been more interested in Far Cry lately, after watching your best friend playing it a lot, and also Red Dead Redemption 2. I have only heard great things about Red Dead Redemption. Oh, Electro has played Far Cry? But those are not my games. People want only to recruit the old ladies. Yes, right. I remember when they showed that on one of the first trailers of Watch Dogs Legion. It got trending, or trending, right? Everyone was saying that, oh my god, I can finally have some old lady gameplay. There we go. Far Cry Blood Dragon's OST is good though. It is full of cheesy 80s synth goodness. That sounds like my jam actually. 80s synth goodness? Give me that, some retrowave, and then we have a deal. I should check the soundtrack out then. What else, Electro? What am I doing wrong? Raising the point where the cables connect could help. I just think everything is too heavy. You're out of ideas now? Me too, right? Let's starter ourselves and check the rest of the levels of this world, shall we? Because I'm this close of giving up. This is getting too hard. And I do like challenges, but I hate when they are asking for something that's beyond fair, you know? When it's once or twice, it's okay, but now it's like every level is brutal, and I'm getting like not motivated for that. Yeah, but then how am I building the tower? Plow ahead. What is plow? Is this a jump level? Wait, it's what? Oh, it's plow, the pronunciation? Plow? Plow ahead. What the heck is that? It's like go full on? Somebody is saying he thinks that the tower needs to change its shape when the hydraulics activates. It seems like they are including very difficult levels for players who get really good at the game. I know, right? But The spike of difficulty is insane. This should be the extra level because Electro, I believe there is an extra word in here. Because in one of our early streams, somebody mentioned like an extra word. If these levels are not for the extra word, I'm super scared of that. I'm never going to play it. Let's try this one a little bit. But is plow like that? Is it like to, I don't know, just start a rampage and then nothing can stop you or something? That's what it sounds to me. Plow ahead. It's like go full mode and destroy everything in your way. No, I don't think this is the extra because I mean maybe this could be the extra, but I don't think it is. Actually, let's Google it. Why not? I have the right idea? Oh, there we go then. So plowing is digging trenches in a field. Plow ahead is a common expression in the US. Digging trenches in a field. Oh my god! Now that word sounds familiar to me because of Rhythm Heaven. I believe there is a Rhythm Heaven minigame that you need to plow turnips or something. Yeah, it brought back memories of Rhythm Heaven. Which, by the way, I would love to be playing that because that game is fantastic. Poly Bridge Special World. There is a secret word. I'm finding playthroughs on YouTube. That's not what I want. Yeah, it seems that yeah, they do have 105 campaign levels, which is what we are going through. They have 22 achievements. And then they say complete every level under budget and with a sturdy unbreaking bridge, which is what I was expecting to happen for you to be able to unlock the secret word. That's exactly it. You need to go under budget and the bridge should not break in every level, and then you will become a poly bridge master engineer and unlock the secret word. And they have a sandbox as well. So this is not the secret word, guys. I hate the spoiler thumbnails. I have been seeing lots of The Last of Us 2 spoilers thanks to thumbnails. I try my best to avoid them. Even though I may not play that game, I wanna watch somebody playing it someday. Because I'm curious about the plot. But I hate that they put some very spoilery thumbnails for that game. Yeah, the sandbox sounds chill, but the soundbox would also sound chill, right? But this is not the special word as I was imagining, so there is even more than this. And I'm realizing I will not be able to beat these levels. I mean, we could keep trying, but don't you think it's getting too like beyond us? And unfortunately, we do not have like someone that has beaten or watched those levels getting beaten before to help us more directly or something. I'm not saying that we can't do it, but I'm saying that it's not going to be easy. We are going to suffer, grind, and just that, the painful word. Which one? This one as well, right? I'm including this as the painful word so far. What is double crossed? I will just check the levels to see which nightmares are there. 20,000 of budget. Look at this! No hydraulics? How? And they both go at the same time. I look at these levels now and I cry inside, you know. Wanting roads. Yes, and it's without hydraulics. Wait, what is the problem here? I don't know what's the issue on this one though. Is it the number of roads? Oh, it is that, right? Oh, it is the number of roads. And hey, chill mode, what's up? We are here giving up about this game though. I wonder if the creators actually beat the game or just came up with the layout. Yeah, the music is fantastic, but dude, I'm checking the last levels and I'm like, I wish you were more forgiving, Polybridge. It is relaxing to prevent raging, but I'm not having a good non-raging day today because I'm getting frustrated. Who's the final boss? Let's see the final boss, shall we? It may not be the real final boss because there is a secret level or a secret word. The Two Towers is the final boss. With 6 pieces of road? My head hurts right now. And then they go to D, right? And then they go to G. Yeah, that's how it needs to start. I think this is an elevator level, right? So this one goes up, this one goes down. This is not looking as bad for a final level, don't you think? In comparison to the rest, this makes more sense to me than the other levels. It is an elevator. We do have a lot of budget. I know it's only 3 hydraulics, but maybe there is a way to do it. Oh, wait a second, but it needs to lift a lot, right? Oh yeah, it needs to lift a lot. Okay, now I'm concerned with 3 hydraulics lifting this much. Saruman and Sauron, right? Which, by the way, I have been wanting to rewatch freaking The Lord of the Rings so badly now. Because this week I was hoping to rewatch Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets because I remember that when I was checking Netflix upcoming releases, I was thinking that that movie was already out, but it's unfortunately not. It's going to be out, at least in Brazil, by the end of July. So I was like, damn it, I wish I could be rewatching that movie. And then after that, I was like, but then what am I going to watch? And then I remember the whole trilogy of The Lord of the Rings that I also haven't watched in a long time. And then people mention that there is a director's cut for that movie, or for those movies. I still haven't checked that out either. And then people say it's much better, it has extras. So I gotta go back to The Lord of the Rings for sure. Also because of that Zoom call that reunited the whole cast. I'm in the Lord of the Rings mood a little bit at least. You count 3 towers, there are 3 towers. And then only 6 bridges, yeah. It's like an elevator, but I'm concerned about lifting the bridges high enough, you know how? I need to use the 3 hydraulics for that, I guess. But then what about the other side? How is it going down? Is it like going to drop? Wait a minute. Actually, if you fall like vertically, are you going to be caught, right? Are you going to be caught by those split joints? Or am I just overthinking this all? What if it does get caught by it? And then this side doesn't need hydraulics at all. Is that crazy? I know it is, but I kinda wanna check that out. Are you going to be caught by that? By any chance? No, no, no. You need to, like, get completely loose. It's like one of those rides, right? The elevator ride where people go. Okay, did not. It did not stop. Why not though? You should have stopped there. Okay, so I don't know how to solve this level anymore because if it's. Wait, hydraulics controller. Hydraulics controller, I can still do something. Wait a second. No, 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 but it was already activated, right? Yeah, it's not collecting it. Computer, let me check the chat. Sabri is saying, I think that not even an engineer would be able to clear those objectives, especially because they would not. Oh, they would not accept the job if they didn't have enough materials, right? It looks promising. Not anymore to me though. My free fall attempt did not work. It's a Hot Wheels ramp. Classic good films, they are. Who's my favorite Lord of the Rings character? I actually don't know. I do like Aragorn and Legolas. Uh, is his name Gimli or something? He's a great character too. That trio is fantastic. And then you have Arwen as well. And Gandalf is badass as well, right? So I would say those people are my favorites. But I don't know who's really my favorite, you know. The trio, Arwen and Gandalf. Those are my favorite characters. In if the order was top to bottom, which is what happens here, I guess. You could use the split joint Velcro trick. Yes, I was trying that. I was really trying that, but it goes straight. It goes through that, right? It doesn't stop, which is lame. If it could stop there, it would be so beautiful. But as it doesn't work, I have no idea because on the other side, we need to lift this platform to the top. You guys know that the hydraulics only operate for its half size, right? So a single hydraulics can do that. Two hydraulics may do it, but using a single one on the other side will not do it. We will need four hydraulics for everything, I think. Yeah, that would have been cool. Oh, his name is Gimli? There we go. Oh, is Cap's favorite is Sam? Heck yeah, Sam. Yeah, we don't have freaking four hydraulics. But hey, this was the last level that I'm thinking that I'm actually giving up about this game. But let's check the rest, right? Wanting roads. Oh yeah, I was looking at this one, and this one was looking like alright. But the problem is the amount of road pieces, right? Do they go together? They go together. That's also bad. Yeah, we don't have enough road pieces for this. Are those five? Those are five, right? Yeah, this is a fair point in the game to give up. The last word probably was true, but I'm so glad we could get past that freaking level 12, right? The one with the tower and the parallelogram. That was freaking awesome. And then the split joints. Sam is OP and Pippin. Can I just go to the Shire and get totally blazed with the hobbits at the Green Dragon, please? Wait, what do you mean by the Green Dragon? Oh, you mean like one of those dragons from the Hobbits movies? Which, by the way, I should actually rewatch them because I kind of do not uh, watch them properly. Oh, never mind. The Green Dragon is the pub. Oh, okay. So I also couldn't remember that. But the Hobbit movies, I was kind of like, I watched them, but they were not remarkable to me at all. So I should give them another chance and maybe watch them in a row as well because then I don't forget about things. So I don't know, I love the trilogy of the Lord of the Rings, but the Hobbit movies they feel like a part, even though they are not. You remember they're drinking some, and then they mention Green Dragon. But yeah, I should go back to the Hobbits movies. Let me check the rest then. I'm giving up, guys. We are rioting this game because I hate when the game is asking for us like more than what's fair, and this is insanity. Ah, what the heck is going on in here? Oh my god, 2 pieces of road? I mean, the start sounds good, but then the end sounds awful, right? This needs to go up, but it's not going to be able to avoid the helicopter. Yeah, you'll never be able to avoid the helicopter. There is no way. You see, how the heck is this possible? Also, what is wrong with that bird right there? Is it flying? Oh, it is flying. There we go. I don't know. If we raise that to where it needs to be, it gets destroyed. This makes no sense to me. Yeah, now we have helicopters. The first two Hobbits movies, they had some great parts. I will definitely go back to them. It is a Mission Impossible scene, kinda like, or kind of, right? That's a plan. Tonight I'm gonna go out, find a place with less light pollution to find this comet, and then come back home and watch The Fellowship. You're doing it seriously? I now wish I could watch the uncut director's version, right? I haven't watched that one and it would give me a new experience. The next one is The Return of the Bridge. It's not The Return of the King. This was based on The Lord of the Rings. There is no way on the same world they have a level that's called The Return of the Bridge and The Two Towers. This is totally a reference, guys. There is no way. What the heck is that ship? You know when you start a class um, at college or something, and then you have that teacher that is like, oh yeah, don't worry, this lesson it's going to be like this, and then you learn how to, I don't know, do some math or like calculate some simple things, and then you go super happy through the whole course thinking that it's not going to break you down, and then suddenly you get to the exams, and then you realize that the exams are not at the same level as the classes you had. I present to you, my friends, Polybridge final levels. They are the exam that the teachers did not prepare you for them. Sounds kinda real life. It gotta be reference, right? That's the only version I can watch. I think you still need binoculars. What? The extended version is not that great. I say this having the whole book collection. But is it better than the trilogy, the originals, even if it's not that great? To escape, it's that great. or a camera with long exposure, which is how people are getting clear pictures. What? They did a nice cut for the movie release. Where is the society, or actually the fellowship, right? In English, it's the fellowship of the bridge. You think there is a lot of unnecessary stuff, but then I will bring the situation back to you. If you are saying that the uncut version of the Lord of the Rings has lots of unnecessary stuff, would you say the same for Final Fantasy IX? Because Final Fantasy IX has a lot of extra things in there that may or may not be important. Would you be saying the same about Final Fantasy IX? If you do need to see things that are really, really boring even in the book, can you give me an example then? What's really boring, in your opinion, that is in the book or in the uncut version that you think it's completely unnecessary? Because maybe it is, I don't know, character development? Just like in Final Fantasy IX, or something that is kind of getting you to the mood of something that's going on or that's going to happen. Wait, why are you guys talking about binoculars? Is there something happening in space? Oh wait, there is a comet going on? You guys are not talking about the movies? Oh, you like the flow of the extended? Much like you like the flow of the Muppet Christmas Carol better than the added song that nobody but you like. So they add stuff, dialogue between the characters, it's to develop them, but it doesn't really change anything. I mean, yeah, otherwise the movie would be not The Lord of the Rings, it would be, I don't know, the Rings of the Lord, right? So yeah, of course it's not going to change. Although it would be nice though. For example, I have heard that the uncut version of Blade Runner has a different ending, I believe. Or it points out to another interpretation of the movie if I'm not mistaken. I can be wrong though, but from what I have heard, I think it's around those lines what happens. It would be great if they could give us something like that too, right? An extra information that maybe could differ your interpretation of how everything ends. Although I don't know how that would work for the Lord of the Rings in particular. The comet is only visible in the northern hemispheres? Oh, there we go. Maybe that's why I haven't heard of it. You think that in there, in California, it's too far south? Well, I actually have never seen comets or things like that. At least I cannot remember. But every time there is like a crazy moon event happening, I kind of try to see it. And the last one I remember attempting to see and being able to see was when we had the bloody moon or the red moon or something. That was really great. I even went to the museum that's close to my house because they were gathering there because it's like a place with open sky and everything. So I could see it in there with some other people. I just think they did a great job in cutting the movies down. Yeah, because otherwise people would get too bored at the movies and it would take them forever to exhibit the movies on the movies. And then they definitely want to have like more sessions so they can profit more or make more profit. If the movie is like 4 hours long, then their amount of sessions will be limited as well. I believe there is all of that going on behind the scenes, but I do appreciate that they also released this uncut version for the fans or for the curious people to check, right? To check it out. A comet 2020 is already dangerous. We don't need an Armageddon, right? Yeah, that comet hopefully it's just passing by from far away. Please don't hit us. Don't take a detour. Lunar eclipses happen fairly frequently. They do. Or big moon events and things like that. You saw one, I didn't even know about it ahead of time. They do happen very frequently. A comet is much more rare, right? Maybe that's why I also have never seen a comet. Or a comet, not a comment. A comet. And not everyone would be down to watch a four. Yeah, there is also that. And no Armageddon, we don't need an Armageddon, come on. So, I think it's official, guys. I do not feel strong enough to beat this endgame. The suspended bridge. Oh, finally? What the heck is that? Which sort of ship is that? What the heck is that? It's a Zeppelin! Zeppelins are not that huge, by the way. They shouldn't. Is there a ship in here? Oh, there is a ship in here. There we go. So, the Zeppelin is only that, right? C3. Okay, now it makes sense. To be fair, this one doesn't look too bad. They just want us to drop the bridge and then put it back, right? Yeah, this one doesn't look too bad. Shall we try this one? Yes, I'm rioting this game. Which game I'm thinking of next? So we will be back. We'll be back to RPGs. I'm thinking about Digimon World next. It's a game that Subaru really wants me to try playing, and it's going to be very different, I think, as I never played a Digimon game before. But also, I don't know if it's going to be too brutal because I'm scared of it being too hard as well. I don't know why or how, but maybe it's going to have its challenges. But the next one we are thinking is Digimon World. I still need to get it and test it. But I can try setting it up for tomorrow. And I got this chill. I'm going to try this one actually. I think I know what they want me to do. It doesn't look too bad. So let me try this one. They want us to drop the bridge and lift it back, right? Doesn't sound too bad. Although we do get that extended King of the Dead scene. King of the Dead scene? And the mouth of the mouth of Sauron? But the problem is here is where am I placing the hydraulics? Uh, this is not stable, right? Is that stable by any chance? And by the way, rip my budget. Okay, so this is not stable. First plan the boat, the slow zeppelin, and to make things worse, I'm getting hungry now. Yeah, zeppelin is very old school indeed. Have you ever seen a zeppelin in real life? I don't think I have. But now zeppelins remind me of my favorite Studio Ghibli movie that I have watched so far, Kiki's Delivery Service. So I kinda like zeppelins. You are hungry as well? What did you guys have for dinner? I was talking earlier that I do have the ingredients to bake pizza, but I haven't done it because I'm feeling lazy. But maybe tomorrow I should think about that. I think tonight I'll be eating cereal. Oh, you have seen a blimp a few times? That's awesome. I don't think I have seen one. I don't even think I have seen balloons. Your housemate made some crispy mac and cheese with bacon. Scap might have seen one when he was little. I can't remember. Or I don't think I have seen either a blimp or a balloon. Oh, wait a second, is this crashing because, oh, the parallelograms maybe? Okay, let me fill the parallelograms. Oh my god, Subber, you had pizza? Oh, I cannot finish that. Make it shorter. Just like some months ago when we were probably starting this game, what I have been craving the most during quarantine is burgers. So I would love to eat a burger today. But I have been strong at least for some weeks and not buying burgers in order to save money. But some months ago I was buying lots of burgers. Do you know about the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta? No, I don't know about it. Your mom grew up there. It's the world's largest hot air balloon gathering. Albuquerque. Is Albuquerque in the US? It probably is, right? Even though when I think about hot air balloons, it kinda makes me imagine some place in Europe. I don't know why actually, but if I need to think of a place having balloons, I will think on Europe. I wonder why now. Oh, you had Scap? I wish I had McDonald's or Burger King. And just like every other time you have had McDonald's, you question your life decisions and you regret them. I mean, that happens to me especially when I order pizza. Let me check that picture. When I order pizza, I feel very guilty. Not only because of the prices of the pizzas, not only because it's unhealthy AF, and it's funny because after I eat the pizza and then I start feeling guilty, I start smelling like pizza. My nose starts getting the oils of that pizza or something, so I start smelling like pizza, and then I feel super guilty. Oh my goodness. This is like the best way to promote CorelDRAW, right? Look at that. It's so beautiful, you know. You know what? I think I would rather see this with my own eyes in real life instead of seeing the fireworks in Rio during the New Year's Eve. Because in Rio you have, which I believe is the... I may not be sure about this though, but I think it's either the world's greatest New Year's Eve celebration or something, or one of the greatest. It may not be the greatest now that I'm thinking about it, but it's freaking crazy. It's super famous for you to uh, celebrate the New Year's Eve in a beach in Rio, which is Copacabana. You may have heard of it. And I have been there 2 times, although I feel like I'm good now. I don't need to go back to there anymore. But this looks more magical than the fireworks, you know? I should add something like this to my life goals, like seeing a hot air balloon in real life, you know? I may not be able to really do it, but now I would love to see it. And it's the weirdest and craziest and wackiest life goals that are the really good ones. Like this one, for example, seeing a hot air balloon in real life, it's gotta be magical. You would love to be up there? No, I would stay on the ground, but I would love to see them. Not, I'm not going up there. Too scared for that. Wikipedia says France has the second largest one. No, I would not go in one. No way. Oh, that was a bit better now. Have you ever been inside a helicopter? I also have never been in a helicopter. I did have traveled by plane. I also have been inside a submarine, but it was not active, of course. It was pretty much a museum, a Navy museum, and then they had this visit to a submarine. I actually went there during the Olympic Games. Yeah, the Olympic Games in Rio. Because I was there to see the games. I mean, I haven't been to the games, but I was there to watch the games on a big screen that they had on a plaza. And it was next to the Navy Museum, and then I decided to go there. I cannot finish this. Maybe if I change that. Maybe if I change that as well. Why do I need to have all of those steel bars? And then the steel bars are the important ones for those greater distances. Okay, so what about this? Oh, are you kidding me? That's BS now. There we go. It is stable. I told it to contract, right? It's wrong, it's to expand. Oh, but it's breaking everything. You have acrophobia and would go up in one? I would not. I don't trust it. What if there is a crazy wind breeze that, I don't know, changes it? It would be cool though, huge sites. It's it is what? It is 60,000 for a one-time use bridge. Oh yeah, right. That tramples us, and we need it back. That's the issue. It's really one-time use. If only there was another red joint. How are they wanting me to use those hydraulics in here? Like, show that to me, but in the slowest motion. So Electro, are you still getting this game and trying it? I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong. But beating it, man? It's too much. So that must be a steel bar. I could make that shorter, right? No, I give up. But that's the idea. but I don't know how to make it more stable. So I will check the rest and then I'm going to call it. Switchbacks. What? Okay, it makes no sense. Nope. Flip to. Thank goodness I decided to go check the other levels to see that they are kind of impossible. Because imagine if I were still trying to build that freaking long bridge and then I was not aware of all of that was waiting for us. No way, it's not worth beating that level for these levels, right? Look at this again. It's 4 pieces of road, 3 holes. We'll need to use the freaking tower again, the crane tower, to move the road to everywhere, right? Whoever beats this game, like, completely beats it, or not even completely beats it, if you get far on this, you have my respect. Flip to. Oh, it's the same level? Wait, so. Oh, okay, it is the same. So the other one was switchbacks. This one is swing a bridge. Yeah, once again, I think that this game should have a hint mechanic to help you out sometimes. Especially because of. I'm done! There it is! Okay, so unlocking all of these levels was worth that. Now we know that the Polybridge developers are huge fans of the Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship of the Jump. This level actually sounds fun. Although, do they go at the same time? They go at the same time. Yeah, there we go. There is indeed a Fellowship one. The Fellowship of the Jump. I really respect the references here. Too bad that only those that were brave enough to go through the whole game will be able to see those levels. And then those that are even more brave will be able to beat them, right? Which is not my case though, but I do like these references in here. And I will never understand why they went for a tropical theme for the final world, which is like, I mean, it's unique and new and out of stereotypes, but you know, this would have been way more epic if it was the lava world that I have been dreaming for the entire game. Especially with the Lord of the Ring references in here. But I don't know why they went for some very chill and relaxing world themes when the levels are a nightmare. Drop me off. What? Man, look at the amount of hydraulics in here. My eyes are hurt. Can't take the sky from me. I love the titles though. It's not like I can't take my eyes from you, it's can't take the sky from me. Excuse me? Wait, what? What is this? Is there wall jumping on Poly Bridge? Imagine how many years we would be stuck at a level like this. I I can't believe it. No hydraulics even. How is this not the final level though? This looks more challenging than the crazy double elevator level we have as the final one. This one. But guys, it looks like that platform game we played. Which one though? Oh, do you mean Tesla Grad? But Tesla Grad didn't have wall jumping. But it did have some crazy mechanics going on. But Tesla Grad? What I remember about Tesla Grad were those huge metal spheres that you had to go inside them, and then you'd be running on them like a hamster, and then they would allow you to go through some loops, right? But that's not what they wanted us to do there, was it? But I'm not going to test it. So, after 26 streams, I think, we are finally giving up about this game. But I do want to say that even though we are stopping it, you think it would be like that? I mean, I do imagine some loops, because we would need some loops for that one, but I can't even think on how the car would be stable and going up the loops. Sounds like too much to me, right? We managed to beat 89 levels out of the 105 levels in here without considering the extra world, right? So that's it. I could only get this far, or we could only get this far because of everybody's teamwork in here, especially on this infamous level called Transference, because otherwise we could have stopped it right there. But thank goodness we could get even a little bit farther. But yeah, this game was really interesting, really challenging. This end game is brutal, so I'm not going for that. The same happened to me when I was playing fast, and I felt like the same was happening to me when I was playing The Last of Zelda Oracle of Ages, although after that situation people told me that no, you should have tried it harder because it is doable, it's not impossible, and then I gave up before uh, trying it more. But here I can already see that I will not be able to complete those levels without help, and without help from like a professional as well, or at least help from someone that has seen the way the levels are solved. But then at the same time it kind of ruins the fun of figuring out by ourselves, right? But as they feel too impossible, I think this is the farther we can get. And to be honest, I was also getting a little bit exhausted. It's not that the game is bad, but it does get exhausting as you see how hard it is and how demanding the game is as well. For example, on a level like this, a freaking crazy long bridge. So it's definitely going to be good for us to move on to something else. And I will test Digimon World tomorrow. I will try even to get it because I still haven't prepared myself for that yet. Hopefully it's going to work. Even if we have some emulation problems, that will probably happen as well, just like what happened in Chrono Cross, Xenogears, PS1 games in general. But let's see how that goes. Hopefully it's going to be a great game. And for everyone that stopped by during those freaking crazy Polybridge streams and helped me out and were patient, thank you so much. Because once again, I would not be able to get here at all without help. But there we are, we can be proud of that because I doubt that many people would be able to get here as well. But yeah, someday we'll be trying Polybridge 2, but now I'll be trying it without expectations of beating it. I will just see how far I can get, or we can get. But this was a great game, very challenging. Hopefully there are crazy players that will learn this game like completely and then beat it. But this was like our uh, our best, right? This was our best. You have an important question. Are you a boy or a girl? Wait, can you pick? Can you pick like uh, genders in Digimon World? That would be great actually, because they took some time for Pokemon to be doing that, right? Oh, you can? That's awesome. Let's see how the characters look like, and then maybe we can be a girl as well, right? Why not? But interesting they have that since what I believe was the first Digimon World game, or the first Digimon game, while in Pokemon it took them some time until Crystal to finally give you that option. But anyway, hopefully the game will run well tomorrow as well. And it's going to be great. Hopefully it's going to be a very enjoyable game. But Polybridge, we did our best in here. I appreciate the moments of kind of like uh, the moments where we kind of surpassed our limits, because some levels in here were freaking crazy. Remember also the one that we only beat it because of the glitch, right? There is also that. And good job, you won this time. We'll be back to you someday. But now I'm like, this is it. Which result you got from that? Oh wait, I completely forgot about that, man. I'm so sorry. I gotta take that test, right? Remind me more about it because I completely forgot about it. I was I really should have written it down as well on my papers in here. You know what? I'm going to add a note on my phone because that's where I keep the things to be reminding me of. Let me write a note in here so this week I'll be able to check it. Okay, so definitely this week I'm going to check it. I do hope I get an archer. An archer, right? I can be an archer. But guys, that's it. Tomorrow, finally a new game. Hopefully it's going to work. Hopefully it's going to be great. Thank you, Polybridge. I tried the hardest, but today you broke me really hard. But it was fun. Worth checking the references in the last word. And that's it. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow with Digimon World. Take care and goodbye.